Hey, how you guys doing? Robert Terrazas here, founder and CEO of Empire Lending Group. So I want to make this video for you guys to really get a little more in depth on financial freedom. I realize a common problem and with how I've kind of been portraying the topic as well as other people. A lot of people make it sound like you have to be rich to have financial freedom, and that's not necessarily true. You just have to be able to make enough to be able to afford the things that you want and not have to depend on a job to get that money. So the person that I believe has the best outlook on financial freedom is Michael Masterson. He's the author of 7 Years to 7 Figures. And what he really goes into is you need to find out how much money you're going to need to be able to do the things that you want to do, because it'll be much easier to achieve financial freedom if you really need less money. So say if you will be able to be happy earning $50,000 a year, and that's what you have left over after taxes, and you can do what you want to do with that money, then that would be the easiest thing to do. You know, a lot of these guys are talking about earning millions of dollars, and that's awesome. And honestly, that's great, and because you can do, you know, much more things. But not everyone wants to do the same things that millionaires want to do. And that's what I realized. So I wanted to make this video for you guys to kind of break down some of the things. So what you guys need to do is find out, what do you really want to do in life that will make you happy? I mean, do you want to take 5, 6, 7 vacations a year where you're able to, you know, spend your time in the penthouse and the vacation's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks long? Or would you be totally happy taking your family across United States in an RV? You know, one of them is going to be a little more costly, one of them is going to be a little less. You just got to find out what's going to make you happy. So figure out the things you want to do. How often do you guys want to go out to eat a week? How often do you guys want to be able to go to the movies? How often do you want to be able to buy gifts for people? All these things. Now, once you figure that out, and take money out of the factor, just figure out what you want. Now that you figured it out, now start putting a price to those things. Start adding those things up and make a realistic number. I would lean more towards on the higher side than the lower side. Don't be conservative when you're thinking about these numbers. Just think about what's going to make you happy. Now that you have that number, add all those things up, or now that you have those numbers, add all those things up and see what number you get. To be safe, I would definitely add at least 20,000 to that number for what we call it, where did it go money. For money that you don't know where it was really spent, but it was spent and it was gone. Just add an extra 20,000 at least. Okay, so now that you guys have that number, now you have a goal of what to work towards. And that's how you're going to be able to accomplish it. You need to have a hard goal, being that number, to be able to achieve this goal of financial freedom. So now that you have that long-term goal, start breaking it down into sub-tasks. Figure out what you're going to need to achieve to be able to reach that number. So break it down into smaller tasks and achieve each one of those tasks. And each one of those sub-tasks, break those down into weekly tasks. A common problem is a lot of times people try to make daily goals for themselves, but the problem is that when we make daily goals, a lot of the time life gets in the way and we're unable to achieve all those things in that day, and then we kind of start feeling like we're falling behind and we start losing motivation and kind of getting down. So make a weekly goal and achieve all those things in a week. Alright, so once you guys are able to do that, you guys will start seeing progress, you know, and really the thing is to be able to achieve financial freedom and wealth. It's really going to come down to being able to hold more money. You need to make more money and necessarily spend less on frivolous things, so you have more money to do the things that you really want to do. And I'm not necessarily talking about you know, pinching pennies here, but you get what I'm saying. You know, it's obviously the more money you have, the more wealthy you're going to be. So I hope this video has been helpful for you guys. I'm going to start posting videos every Saturday on things like leadership, you know, mentoring, working through pains and struggles, things like that, to really help you guys along. So if there's any video you guys want in particular, something for me to cover, please, you know, write to us. I will definitely post a video in response to any of you guys' requests. And if there's anything else you need from us, again, just write us, and you know, we'll be there to answer your guys' questions. So I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of this day, and you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, have a good day.